Well, it's definitely going to be a wet tomorrow. I mean, that's probably going to be the wettest of the 2 days. So we still got some evening showers, some light rain overnight, probably till about 2. It'll be light, occasionally maybe some moderate, but I think most areas will pick up very little all the way through about midnight. Very wet for the Thursday morning commute. That looks to probably be the most active period of the forecast right now, and definitely widespread rainfall. Could be some heavier rainfall during that time. More storms will develop in the Thursday afternoon time frame, but it's going to be more hit and miss. It won't be an all afternoon rain. There'll be some dry breaks in there too, and this will continue on to Friday with the system. Right now we just have generally light rain south of I-90. It's kind of been steady eastward. It's falling apart as it lifts north, but we are going to still see a few showers ahead of this as it begins to lift northeastward. But all in all, it's going to be a little bit of hit and miss, and rainfall amounts with this has been generally under about 500s too, so very little. Here's the bigger picture. This is one area we're watching, but down here is where another area is going to develop. That could be severe potential down there in southwest Iowa. That's the other complex we're going to be coming up later. That'll be more for tomorrow morning as we get closer to that time frame. But overall, as we go throughout the evening, as you see, just generally some light rain, light showers. Eventually, Eau Claire may see something probably closer to about 9, but still widely scattered through about 10, even 11. And then here's the other complex down there begins to develop, and then another one just south of Minneapolis. And that's the ones that are going to begin to slowly push up. So about 3 to 4, it should start approaching at least across southward. You can see pockets of moderate rain, could be eventually thunderstorms eventually approaching the area. So between about 4 to maybe 7 a.m. is kind of where you could see some moderate to heavy rainfall with some of these thunderstorms coming through. Once we get past that time frame, I think areas to the south of La Crosse will see some dry periods. Further north, it'll probably be till about 9 a.m. that we'll start seeing that main band begin to shift north. Really looks quite wet as you go from Eau Claire up to Ladysmith between about 7 to 9 a.m. Otherwise, we'll start to see this activity pick up a little bit, but in the afternoon, there will be a break in the action, and then we'll see generally showers and thunderstorms developing once again with some daytime heating. In fact, we might even see some pokes of the sun as you go further south and west. That'll help temperatures probably get close to 80 in some areas, a little bit less cooler as you get to the north. That'll continue to the evening commute, so we will see some showers. It won't be an all-type rain for the evening commute, but it could impact it once again going into that time period. Overall rainfall amounts till midnight, not seeing a lot. Could see up to maybe a tenth, a quarter further south, but it's not going to be that a huge amount. Now later on through about midnight to 9 a.m., that's when some areas could pick up that 1 inch to maybe 1.5 inches amounts too. And this could change, but generally we're looking at southwest Wisconsin to about Decorah, that area right here, and then another pocket just northeast of Eau Claire stretching back to Red Wing. It's really the two areas that could see the more significant rainfall potentially. We're not looking at any flooding threats with this. The good news is a severe threat this evening doesn't look that much. Tomorrow with some daytime heating, we could see a stronger storm or two generally in south of La Crosse area. The better threat is further south to go into southern Wisconsin, but we could still see a strong storm or two depending on how things play out. But for tonight, really, that's going to see the rain pick up really after about 3 a.m. Then we're going to see the temperatures tomorrow getting back up into the 80s. In fact, low 80s, you go further southwest. A little bit cooler up to the north, more cloud cover up to Ladysmith, so low 70s up there. So definitely wet in the morning, less wet, but still showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. And Friday is still going to be showers, not all day type rain, breezy, kind of cooler. And then we have less of the activity potentially on Saturday. Sunday, once again, looks to be the better of the 2 days of the weekend. And then next week, kind of cooling right back down a little bit below average, but all in all, not too bad. But for the next 24 hours, it's going to be wet.